Coming to you from New Orleans, PCA 2025, and that coverage is brought to you by our friends at Drew Estate. In a world of cigars, you're coming into a place that removes cigar smoke. But you know what? It is so important. Just like your cutter, just like your lighter, just like your ashtray. You need those things to have that amazing lifestyle at the most ultimate level. And I got to tell you, we've got one in the shop. Anytime you watch Chief Talk on Thursdays, you'll see that big blue bar, nice and bright right behind Chief, and that smoke is just going away. If it wasn't for that, we couldn't do a 2-hour show because it would be a fog house in there. I tell you what, and I love it. Whisper Quiet is on all the time, and you don't hear it in any of our videos. It's one of those things that's nice and small, but it lets you know it's there, and it works all the time. It's a set it and forget it. There's no real work to it, and it's so easy to do. But here I am just gushing about your product, and I'm going to hush and let Miss Tamina tell you everything that she has to tell you about the new things and the great things that have been for Rabbit Air.
All right, thank you so much. So hopefully people are familiar with our products, our minus A2 and our A3. Anytime that we are, going to shows, meeting people, we're always looking for feedback. And the feedback we constantly receive is like, hey, are you going to do anything new? Are you guys going to work on improving your filters to help capture the smoke inside their homes, inside their lounges, their bars? So I am happy to say we do have a new charcoal filter for the A3 air purifier. So this is it right here. This is the new dual hive charcoal filter that we have available. Why is it called dual hive? It's because it has 2 frames next to each other. So before it was a single frame, which was still very effective, very good at trapping, reducing smoke and odors in your home. But now this has a double layer. So you have more touch points. You are able to capture more particulates. 24% more, in fact, at trapping different particulate smoke, odors, toxins in your home, in your environment. So very happy to have this coming out. Anyone ordering the A3 filter kit will receive this filter inside their pack. So no need to call and ask if it's there. It is there. The minus A2, not quite yet. We haven't developed the technology yet for that air purifier, but hopefully we will soon. But yeah, hoping you guys are all loving our air purifiers, and I thank you so much for your support, and we love having you guys come by. We love talking to you. Yeah.
Now, one of the things that I love about the Rabbit Air is in the efficiency, but I'm going to be honest, we've done the box store, smoke eaters and stuff like that, and every month you're changing filters. Every month you're having to clean and wipe down things. It is not engineered for the lifestyle of cigar smoke.
Right.
But with this, how long would one of these filters genuinely last somebody that's smoking a cigar?
Good question. Yeah, so we've found that it is based on the room size as well as the number of people smoking. So let's say it's just you smoking in your room. You have maybe 150 square foot room. It should last a pretty long time. I want to say maybe up to a year.
Wow.
But let's say it's, you have poker nights every week. You have a cigar lounge where you have 20 plus people smoking. It's not going to really last that long, unfortunately. And that's just due to the congestion of the filters. Because it's doing its job of trapping and reducing that smoke, the filters do get congested. So if you're looking at a multiple smoking space, I want to say roughly about maybe 3 to 6 months. Which is still a pretty significant amount of time to be using the air purifiers, especially if you have them on every day, 24 hours a day. And I want to say a lot of the filters out there, they may be very good at what they do at trapping dust perhaps, or maybe even they have a HEPA filter which traps things like bacteria, germs. It's the charcoal filter. You need a really good heavy duty charcoal filter, and that's what we have. It's not a spray, it's not a coating, it's little pellets that we have inside. They're granular pellets made out of coconut. And I don't know if you could tell, but each pellet, it's tiny, it's small, it's like a pebble size, but it has the efficiency of being able to trap one football field.
Wow.
So one tiny little pellet, yeah, can absorb
Wow.
one football field. That's how effective they are.
Wow.
Which is, I think, why so many cigar people enjoy and like our air purifiers. But not just that, we have the odor remover customized filters. So that is a double charcoal filter inside. So I think that's the reason why a lot of cigar people like us. They say it's effective. We really want to make sure that if you're using it for cigar removal, it's doing its job.
And I have one of the other things that I love this product. I really do love this product. But one of the things that I have schedules for everything, right? I got to go to work. I got to do my whatever responsibilities I got to do. I got to do stuff for the channel. And so I'm always having to schedule my stuff, and some of the things kind of fall behind. But Rabbit Air will tell you, hey, we're starting to need to worry about changing the filter. And the great thing, because if it said you need to change your filter, and then I'm like, oh, I need to order a filter, and then it doesn't work efficiently during the time between when it says you need to order a filter. But they don't do that. You give I'm gonna call it Bob Lazy time, to where it still works good, but it's coming to a point where you need to do it. And I love that. And the fact that that you can get on your phone and you leave out of your area, you're like, wait, I've got some people coming over. I want to make it smell fresh and clean before they come over. I can set it now, and I can show up 2 hours later, and it's already done, went through and cleaned everything and done that.
And so you're familiar with our app, right?
I am.
Yeah, our app is, I want to say, very comprehensive. You can set a timer, a schedule. You can change the colors if you want to. You can increase the fan speed. You can literally do everything without getting up from the couch. It's that easy to do. And, you know, like I said, we're always looking for feedback. So anyone who has anything they want to add or say, they're always welcome to do so. A lot of what we have actually is from feedback. Even that skin idea, a customer, they're the ones who brought it to our attention. They said, hey, I'm mounted and I look at it every day. It would be nice to have a decorative skin. And we were astounded. We thought, why didn't we ever think of that ourselves? So that was a customer feedback. A lot of the design, customer feedback. So we actually do listen to people.
And the app is easy. I'm much better at sitting on the couch than I am working on technology. Technology is my nemesis, and I can run it no problem. So it's one of those easy. Everything that y'all do is set up to make my life better, and it keeps evolving. Like you're talking about adding the charcoal filter. Somebody talked about skins. You're able to add that piece of art to a room, and it just changes, and it's I love that. So
thank you so much.
Shoot, and it smells fresh.
I hope so.
It's the freshest place I've been at PCA's.